Hi, welcome to my channel where I help busy moms become self-published authors. I also enjoy writing children's book, recipe book, and travel stories. If these are of any interest to you as a busy mom, remember to click on the subscribe button. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the very basics of self-publishing. What is self-publishing? What does it involve? Are you a published author if you self-publish? These are questions that I've often gotten from people who want to know more about self-publishing. So let's go. Self-publishing is the publishing of a book by its author. Back in the day, the only way you can publish a book is through traditional publishing. Why that had its own advantages, because traditional publishers are already set up for business, so they have all it takes to publish a book. They have their own in-house editors, proofreaders, graphic designers, and marketers that can help you push your book forward in order to get to its desired audience. It was a great idea. But modern technology has also made self-publishing to become another great option. In fact, in my opinion, it's the better option, as self-publishing allows you the freedom to keep all the rights to your book that traditionally published books does not give you such rights. You have a little bit more room and freedom to do whatever you want to do with your book than you will ever get with traditionally published book. And if you market your book very well, you also have the potential of earning more if you self-publish your own book. And that is why it is great to know how self-publishing works. Like I said earlier on, back in the day, the only way to publish your book was going through traditional publishers. But in 2007, Amazon came up with a beautiful device called the Kindle Reader. It was revolutionary at the time because there was nothing of its kind before that time. For the very first time, you could carry millions of books in a small device and read them. It was a beautiful thing for book readers everywhere. You don't need to carry big books about with you anymore. You just have that little device. Now, sometime around the time the Kindle Reader was first launched, they also launched their self-publishing outfit known as the Kindle Direct Publishing. And what that means is that for the very first time, ordinary people like you and I could write a book, transform our manuscripts into a recommended format, and make that book available to potential readers. That was another breakthrough that modern technology has brought to us. It's a beautiful concept. It has its own challenges. For instance, if you're traditionally published, the only thing you need to worry about is the actual writing of your book. But with self-publishing, it is like running a small business with you as the CEO. You need to take charge of everything that has to do with your book. You are the writer, you arrange for your editing, you arrange for your graphic design, and you also arrange for the marketing. That is not something that writers want to do. Marketing is not part of what we do. But if you're going to self-publish, you have to put marketing as part of what you would do. So let us just see how this process works. So what do you need to self-publish your book? Well, the basic things you need. You need a chair, a table, and a comfortable room in your home. Those are the basic things that you need. You need pen, paper or a notebook that you want to write the things that you're writing. And I strongly recommend that eventually you should start typing as you write. Include time to type what you're writing into some digital text like Word documents or Google Docs. It is very important to start transferring your handwritten text into digital formats early enough. Now, those are the basics. Let's go to the difficult parts. The first thing you need to do if you're going to write a book is to create the time to actually write your book. Now, as moms, our time is so special to us because we work round the clock. So creating the time to write a book may be some form of a challenge, but it is something you can do. It involves looking at what you currently do to see what you can adjust, when you can make adjustments until you create that sweet spot, that time to write your book. I strongly recommend giving yourself at least 1 hour a day to write your book. If you can do that, that will be a beautiful thing for you. There are 3 qualities that you need in order to succeed. You need patience, resilience, and hard work. And as busy moms, we already have those. There are skills that we already use on a day-to-day basis, but they are transferable skills that you're going to bring into your writing because there are going to be dark days that you don't feel like doing anything. There are certain days that you will not be patient with yourself because you feel you're not moving as fast or as great as you think you should. That is where you need patience and resilience. And then the hard work comes because you keep pushing yourself even when you don't feel like doing so. You're going to need those 3 things, and once you have them, you can accomplish just about anything. Then, after creating the time to write your book, you need to also spend time to research your topic and make sure that you are giving your readers the very best of yourself. If you are going to write a book, make it valuable. And the only way you can succeed is through research. You need to research your topic and research your readers. You need to know who are, create a picture of who you think your potential reader would be. What do they do? Where do they hang out? Those are questions that you need to be asking yourself as you go through the process of writing your book. After writing that beautiful piece, the beautiful things you have in your head, well, you need to check that you are grammatically correct. Everything is all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed. Make sure that everything is looking clean and great. The way you can do that is to hire a proofreader and an editor to look at what you have done. Before you hand it over to them, make sure you go over your work over and over again, at least 3 times. Go over it over and over again and make your own corrections, and then you can pass it on to an editor and a proofreader to correct all the grammatical problems that it may have. Then you need to pick a platform where you are going to self-publish your book. Amazon is the #1 bookshop on earth. It is where most people go to buy their books. So if you are self-publishing, you should be looking at Amazon. There are other self-publishing outfits that I'm going to talk about in the future. After choosing the platform that you intend publishing your book, you need to be considering strongly how you intend promoting your book. Because when you create a beautiful product, if you keep it under the carpet, under the table, or inside the drawer in your kitchen, nobody is going to know about it. So you need to shout it out on the rooftop and let everybody know that you've created this amazing book, you've written this amazing book, and you want people to hear about it. Marketing is not always a bad thing. If you've had bad experiences with marketers calling your home, you may not feel inclined to look into marketing. You may look at it as something that is not right for you, but marketing is a great thing. If you are producing something of value to someone, you must let them hear about it. If you have found a way of helping moms to sleep better, you found a way of helping a mom whose child is having problems with eczema, for instance, and you have the solution to it, you are doing them a disservice if you don't tell them about it. So marketing is a great thing. From very beginning, know that as you're writing your book, you should be on top of the marketing bits. Start shouting it out to everyone and let them know that you're writing this great book and they should have a look. Now, talking about marketing, as you become a writer, you need to be creating a brand for yourself. I remember that when my kids were little, when we go out and they want a snack, they want me to buy them lunch. They are fans of McDonald's, and even from very far they see the McDonald's sign and they all scream, "That is McDonald's!" They want us to go there. Now the thing is, the brand has been there for years and children are already familiar with it. They know about the Happy Meal, they know about the little toys that they put in the Happy Meal. Those are branding. So you can do the same thing for yourself by starting to create something, a logo, brand colors that identifies you as an author, that when people see your book, they will identify it the way they identify big brands like McDonald's or Apple or any of such. You start creating your own name and your own brand and making stuff for yourself. So your fans need to know you. They need to know where you are. And many people these days hang out on social media. So my favorites are Facebook and Instagram for my target audience. You need to know where your target audience hang out. Are they on TikTok? Then you need to start showing up there. If you're not already on social media, go and sign up. Start building your following and your community of fans that will be interested in the kind of books that you write. Thank you very much for hanging out with me here today, allowing me to take you through the process of self-publishing. I'd like you to know of my new book, is Writing Nonfiction for You. Head over to Amazon. The book is already available for pre-order. It's going to be published on November 30th, and it's a book that will help new mom writers to become self-published, going one word at a time. So go over to the description box below and get the link to Amazon so you can get your own copy of this new workbook. And I'll see you in the next video.